Guys, and welcome back to another video. This is Spirit Ghost Man, ready to read chapter 15 of a fan and cartoon crossover universes. Let's get started. Oh, and we'll be reading both parts today. Parts 1 and 2. A fan and cartoon crossover universes, chapter 15. Return to Amity Park, part 1. Later at night, I heard Sally crying. So I ran to her room. When I got there, Sally sneezed and green ecto goop was everywhere. Achoo! Adagio, Adagio came in and Adagio woke up and went into Sally's room. Adagio asked, "What happened in here?" I said, "In short, our daughter has ghost powers, and I'll clean this up." I grabbed the thermos and sucked up all of the ecto goop, including off of my clothes. Geesh, this stuff is disgusting. Then Adagio fed Sally and changed her diaper. Whew, what's that smell? After Adagio fed Sally, she burped a freeze ball at us. Burp. We were frozen solid, so I melted the ice with my fire breath. Luckily, I made everything fireproof when we moved in, I said. After that, we all went back to sleep. The next morning, we ate breakfast. After breakfast, we had a family meeting. Oh, wait. Let's rewind a bit. Before I went to sleep, I said, I need a vacation. What do you think of going to Amity Park for a vacation? Adagio agreed. Then we went back to sleep. The next morning, we ate breakfast. After breakfast, we had a family meeting. Adagio said, "Alan, your little sister has superpowers." Alan said, "Cool, and what are we going to do today?" I said, "Glad you asked. Your mother and I were talking last night, and we're going to have a family vacation." Later, we packed our bags with the stuff that we need, like food, clothes, etc. Before we left, I paid the bill and paid the bills and gave the Fentons a call. Bring, bring. Jack Fenton answered the phone. I asked, "Is this the Fenton residence?" Jack said, "Yes, and who is this?" I said, "This is Colin Spencer, a.k.a. Colin Spirit." Jack Fenton paused for a moment. Then said, "Sorry, for a second there I thought you were Vlad, used to be my best friend from college." I said, "So you finally figured it out, huh? And I thought you were naive." I said. Jack said, "I was for a while." I chuckled. And then asked, Can me and the family come over for a visit?" And another voice said, "Jack, who is that on the phone?" I asked, "Is that Maddie? It's been a while." Maddie said, "Hi, Colin Spirit, and you may come over." I said, "Great, we'll be there in 5 minutes." Both Fentons said, Bye, and I hung up the phone. We packed the minivan that Adagio bought with her real money the other day. Real money, it's legit, just to let y'all know in this fanfic. We all got in. Adagio in the driver's seat. I was in the front passenger seat. And the kids were in the back seats. I buckled up Sally in her car seat. Then I opened the portal with my remote and we drove through it. We ended up in Amity Park. I said, it's great to be back. We ended up in. We drove to Fenton Works, where the Fentons lived. When we got there, we got out of the car and I closed the portal. I knocked on the door. And Jazz Fenton answered it. Jazz said, Colin, it's great to see you again. Jazz gave me a bone-crushing hug, and I said, choking, not breathing. Jazz released me from the hug and apologized. Oh, sorry. I said, it's fine. I'm used to it. And it's great to see you as well, Jazz. Jazz led us into the house, and we brought our stuff in, to be continued in part 2. A Fan and Cartoon Crossover Universes, Chapter 15. Return to Amity Park, Part 2. After we brought our bags in, I introduced the Fentons to my Spirit Dazzle family. That's the best second and last name I can think of. Adagio said, It's nice to meet you. My name is Adagio. I said, you Fentons already know Jack Skelling Dog. Jack Skelling Dog barked, "Roar, roar," which translates to, please feed me and pet me. I fed Jack Skelling Dog and took him outside to the backyard. Oh, and I forgot to mention, Alan is an equestrian kid just like Sally, so just to let y'all know. So picture whatever style hair you guys want in the comments if you want to, so yeah. Oh, and this dog may look like a prop, but I thought add him for the fanfics. People love dogs, so yeah. I fed Jack Skelling Dog and took him outside to the backyard. After he went to go potty, I brought him to the guest room. After I came back, I said, sorry to keep you fellows waiting. Anyway, these are our kids, Alan and little Sally. Alan was shy until Danny... scraplets, I forgot Danny's picture. Anyway, Danny. Give me just a second, fellas. I just need to... Dang it. Chrome. Okay, we need This one, sorry about that. I should have set this up a long time ago. Okay. We also need this one. Alright. Now back to gallery. Sorry about that. Okay. There we go. Alright, here we go. Sorry about that. Alright. Alan was shy until Danny introduced himself. Hi, I'm Danny Fenton, aka... But before Danny could finish his sentence, Alan jumped up and down in excitement. OMG, you're Danny Phantom. Dad told me all about you, and I'm such a huge fan of you. Danny said, Thank you, kid. I asked the Fenton parents, do both of you know that Danny is half ghost? Maddie and Jack both said at the same time, Yes. After our talk, I said, Alan, you can explore the house if you want to. Alan started walking around the house. While Alan was exploring the house, the Fentons were playing with baby Sally. Goo goo gaga. That's the best baby noise I can come up with. Sorry. Alan walked into the lab and found a mutation ray, which looks like this. Alan shot the ray and the beam went everywhere. Pew! Ding, 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 ding. Then the beam hit Alan and he was knocked out. Oof! Danny and I found Alan and brought him to bed. Alan woke up 2 hours late. Sorry. I want to do this for SpongeBob because some people are a fan. Anyway, Alan woke up 2 hours later. Alan asked, What happened? I said, Your mother was worried sick, and how are you feeling? Alan said, I'm feeling fine, and I think I'm changing. I asked, Why do you say that, son? Alan said, Because I found this. Then he showed me the mutation ray. Random flashback. I was working on the ray when Technus showed up. Technus said, Beware, for I am Technus, master of technology and gadgetry. I said, Look, dude, I'm working on something and I don't have time for your mishaps. I quickly took care of Technus and sent him back to where he came from. Oh, what punch! Oh. Sayonara, Technus. Oh, and if you see last week's email, tell it I said hi. Then I finished the ray and put it on a shelf for safekeeping. Back to present day. Alan asked in a worried tone, What's happening to me? I said, Alan, calm down. You have superpowers. Okay, he changed it to something like this. Alan changed into a wolf-like creature. I said, Alan, calm down. You have superpowers. Alan said, How do I change back? I said, Stay calm and think of something happy in your life. Alan thought about something. Thought about his family and changed back to his normal self. This is not Alan, by the way. I couldn't find a good picture, so yeah. Alright. Alan tried to get up, but I said, "You need to rest, buddy." Adagio came in. To the room and gave Alan a glad that you're alive hug. Adagio said, "Don't scare me like that." "Okay, kiddo?" Alan said, "Okay, I will." Later, we all went to bed. The next morning, we had eggs for breakfast. Eggs. After breakfast, I took Danny to school. While Danny was in class, I went to the principal's office to see Mr. Lancer. To be continued in part 3. That is all for today, so don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications, and we'll see you next time. This is Spirit Ghost Man flying out. Ooh.